guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Terry, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I packed in my hospital bag. So I'm a first-time mom. It's been 12 weeks now, so I kind of feel like I got a good idea of what you need, and what you don't need. I definitely feel like I overpacked and I underpacked. Like literally, I brought too much stuff that I didn't need and not enough stuff that I actually needed. Being a first-time mom, I was just so confused. I didn't know what to bring. I didn't know what I would really need. I just didn't know. I definitely feel like my hospital bag could have used a little more work. The day that I went into labor was the day I was planning to finish packing my hospital bag. I went into labor at 38 weeks, y'all, which is super late to be packing your hospital bag. So don't be like me, okay? Pack your hospital bag ahead of time. I would say by 34 weeks, have your hospital bag ready to go. But me, I'm just such a huge procrastinator. It just doesn't make sense. I have been working on my hospital bag for weeks. I still had a few more things that I wanted to add. Once I went into labor, I kind of just went with what I had in my bag already. So yeah, I'm gonna be telling you guys what I actually packed versus what I actually needed and what I wanted but didn't have. So I packed 2 bags, one for myself and one for the baby. And if you guys kind of hear little noises in the background, it's because she's sleeping. She's right here taking her nap. Hopefully she doesn't wake up. This is the big duffel bag that I packed for myself, so I'm gonna go through everything that I packed in here. Okay, so the first thing that we have in here is this smaller bag. So I just basically used this smaller bag to pack all of my toiletries. Now keep in mind, y'all, I gave birth like 12 weeks ago, so I kind of went back and repacked everything. Luckily I still had my list. This is exactly everything that I brought with me, or everything that I had with me in the hospital. So the first thing we have in here is this little hair scarf. Now I wore my hair basically just kind of like this style, but it was just all back up into a bun. I had this here hair scarf that I just wrapped around my head like this at night, just to keep my edges and everything intact. I didn't brush or comb my hair actually while I was there at all. I brought a brush and I brought a comb. I literally did not even use these. And then the rest of the stuff in here is just like personal care stuff. Like I brought my face wash, some toothpaste, some deodorant. I got my toothbrush in here. I have a face moisturizer. I have this little hand sanitizer that I got from the Family Dollar. Literally, y'all, make sure you have your hand sanitizer and make sure you are washing those dirty hands, okay? I brought my glasses, in which I didn't even wear these. I kept my contacts in the entire time. The next thing we have in here is some breast pads. Y'all, these are the exact same breast pads that I brought to the hospital with me. I never used them. Literally, I never used them. I brought 4 of them. They're by the brand Lancina. My milk didn't come in until maybe like 3 or 4 days after birth. So yeah, I didn't need these at all while I was in the hospital. And then in here we just have some hair ties that I brought. I didn't even use these because I didn't do my hair. And then the last thing I put in here were my AirPods. Now, I think that it's crucial to have a pair of Bluetooth headphones with you because hospitals are literally so noisy. Like at night, like they're just so noisy. So especially for me, giving birth during this pandemic, you can't have any visitors. So I was on FaceTime a lot with family members and friends and everyone who wanted to see the baby. And while the nurses were in the room, I didn't really want people, on FaceTime on speaker. So I would just have my AirPods in while I was on FaceTime with everyone. And then also late at night when I wanted to watch Netflix on my phone, I would just use my AirPods. Bluetooth headphones, I would say, is a must-have. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I brought in this here little bag. Okay, she's literally staring at me right now. Hopefully I can get through at least my bag before she wants her milky milk. Okay, so y'all, let me quickly go through this. All right, so the next item that I brought is this black nursing tank top. So I got this from Ross for literally about $3 or $4. It's just a regular black tank top. It has like the V neck and it opens up from right here. You just flip it down so you can breastfeed or whatever. So the next thing I have are my nursing bras. So I brought 2 nursing bras. The first one is this black one. And so this black one is made just like that nursing tank. You put it on and then you're able to just like, you know, flip one side of it down so you can easily boob feed. And then this new color nursing bra is made a little bit different. So this is one of the bras where you just put it on and you just flip it down to expose your boobs to breastfeed. Pretty girl. The next thing I brought was some socks. I brought 3 pair of these socks. This is the pair that I never used while I was in the hospital. But yeah, I got these from Walmart. They have like the little grippy things on the bottom of them so that you don't slip while you're in the hospital. The next thing I brought is some underwear. Now, y'all, I brought 4 pair of underwear. I never used this pair. This pair is still literally brand new. But I got these from Walmart. They're like high-waisted. Pretty baby. They're like high-waisted and they fit like really tight on the stomach. They're not maternity underwear, they're just regular underwear. Pretty baby. Yeah, they're just regular underwear and I really loved how they fit me. She's smiling now. Okay, so I just finished nursing her. Now she's back to sleep. This is what I packed as my going home outfit, which is this oversized V-neck sweater. It fits really big on me, really oversized and really comfy. I think it's from Target actually, but I don't really remember. And to go along with the shirt, I packed these black leggings. Yeah, so I got these black leggings from Walmart a while ago. They're really comfortable leggings. So I have like literally a gazillion pair of black leggings, but I chose this pair because they have like this little waistband that fits tight around the tummy. And so I figured that would just help, you know, to like hold everything in. So the next item we have is this nightgown that I packed. Y'all, I did not wear this nightgown. I don't even know why I packed it. I think I packed it just because I think it's cute. And besides, like, I don't think it's a good idea to wear a light color like this, you know, because, you know, it's just like all red and, you know, it's just a mess. You don't want to get any stains on any of your clothes. So yeah, honestly, I packed this here gray gown for absolutely no reason. So these are the slippers that I wore to the hospital. I wore them around the hospital and I wore these when I left the hospital. And then I brought these slippers to wear in the shower because you don't want to just be barefoot in the shower. You don't want to be barefoot at all at any point in time when you're in the hospital because there's just so many germs. So you want to just take precaution. So the next thing I brought is some towels. I mean, you don't know how many people, I mean, just the thought of how many people have used hospital towels, it scares me, honestly. Like, how many times do they throw the towels away? Like, I did still end up using some of the towels that were provided in the hospital, but, you know, I just brought my own, you know, just because. So up next, we have this robe, and y'all, this was literally the main thing I needed while I was in the hospital. Like, after delivery, after I took my first shower, I delivered my baby at 5 or 5:30 p.m. and I took my first shower that Sunday morning, and I kept this robe on for the rest of my stay in the hospital because it was just so easy. Like, so the whole time that you're in a hospital, the nurses are gonna constantly be checking you for this and for that. So, you know, they're gonna need easy access to everything. But this robe just like literally made everything so much easier. Like, whenever I would need to nurse the baby, open it up. Whenever the nurses would come in, open it up. Like, it just made everything so much easier for me. And it just looks way better than the gowns that they give you. So yeah, I really was obsessed with this robe throughout my hospital stay. So the last thing we have in here is, I I have this gray sweater that I got from Walmart. I brought this sweater with me because I thought that I was gonna be like super cold while I was in the hospital. I was, but I actually never ended up wearing this sweater, so honestly I didn't even have to bring it. And then I also brought some gray joggers because I thought that I would need something to just like walk around the hospital with. But honestly, once they transferred me into the postpartum care area, I never left my room, so I never needed to like put on joggers. While I was pregnant, I actually worked in a hospital and it was always super cold. I don't know, I thought it was a good idea to bring long sleeve warm clothes, but honestly I didn't even use them. Instead, I just got more blankets from the nurses. I literally ended up having 4 blankets on my bed because like I was so cold. That's all that I repacked in this bag. I did bring a few other things. I bought some candy, some suckers, and some gum because literally, y'all, after I popped that baby out of me, I was starving. Like I was literally so hungry. Then the hospital food just wasn't that great. So yeah, I did bring snacks with me. And that's pretty much the only other thing I brought that wasn't in this bag. So now I'm gonna show you guys what I packed in the baby's bag. So this is her diaper bag. I got this diaper bag from Amazon, but it is this pretty pink color and I love it. A lot of things that I packed for the baby I really did not need, but I will tell you guys more about everything that I really didn't need at the end of this video. Okay, so the first thing I have in the baby's bag is this gray and white chevron pattern swaddle blanket. It's just a really simple swaddle blanket that I brought because I had intentions on swaddling the baby in this blanket. The next thing I brought was this gray and white receiving blanket. Funny story, I brought this receiving blanket and this swaddle blanket, but somehow I ended up swaddling her in the receiving blanket, which is crazy because it would have been much easier to just use the swaddle blanket to swaddle the baby. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I also brought this here cozy white blanket. It's literally so soft, like oh my god, y'all, I found this blanket at Ross. And so the next thing we have in the baby's bag is some socks, some mittens for her hand. I think it's really important for you to bring mittens or socks, mostly socks, because honestly the mittens didn't fit her, so I started using the socks instead because they works better. But yeah, these are really important to prevent the baby from scratching their face. My baby definitely scratched her face a lot, so I kept mittens or socks on her for the first few weeks of her life. And then I brought some towels and I brought this here burp cloth. It's just like one of those cloths that you throw over your shoulder to burp the baby. And then I also brought this hat, and honestly, I've never used this hat. It's 0 to 3 month size, but it was just always too big for her when we needed it, so we just used the one that was provided by the hospital because it's literally the best one. It fits like so snug on the newborn baby's head, like, so we just used this one. And I also bought a bib. I don't know why I brought a bib because I had no intentions on putting a bib on her, so I'm not sure why I brought this. For picture purposes, I brought some little hair bows. So as for outfits go, I brought a total of 3 onesies. The first one is this just plain gray onesie. And then I brought this pink and white striped jumper. It's a zip up jumper. And then I just brought this all pink onesie. Now, with these 3 onesies, my intentions for these were, I thought that she was gonna wear this one on the way home. This was gonna be her going home outfit. I thought that it would be so cute with like this little bow, but she didn't end up wearing this on the way home because she ended up wearing this all gray onesie because it was just easier. So the hospital that I delivered at, they put ankle monitors on the baby's leg. And they don't take the ankle monitor off literally until you're walking out the door to leave, like when you're like literally on your way out. So I couldn't put this on because the ankle monitor was still on her. So she ended up wearing the gray onesie home. And the next thing that I brought is this swaddler. I think it's called a swaddler. I was literally just so convinced that I needed one of these things. So basically it's just supposed to make swaddling your baby super easy. You just like put your baby inside the sack and then just like fold it up. Y'all, my baby did not fit in this, okay? She was way too tiny. She was 6 pounds and 1 ounce when she was born, but this little swaddle sack thingy was just way too big for her, and we've only ever used it twice, and I think it was about $16 to $19 at Target, and we literally only used it once or twice, so I definitely did not need this. And then I brought some wipes, in which I didn't use these in the hospital because the hospital does provide wipes. And I also brought just one diaper. And then again, I have some more hand sanitizer. And then I just got a few little things for the baby. I have a binky. I don't know why I even brought this binky. For one, I didn't even sterilize it beforehand. And for two, I knew that I wasn't gonna be giving my baby a binky right away since I am breastfeeding, and it's good to let them get used to the boob before introducing them to any other thing. So I knew I wasn't even gonna use this, so I don't even know why I brought it. And then I just brought like some body lotion, some wash and shampoo, and some more lotion. And then this is just the Aquaphor diaper rash cream for babies. So yeah, that is everything that I packed in the baby's bag. So now I want to show you guys a few items that I forgot to pack that I wish I would have had while I was in the hospital. So the first thing is a nursing pillow. Y'all, this is literally one of the first things that I bought once I found out that I was pregnant. I forgot to pack it in my hospital bag, and so I left it at home, and so as I was like nursing my baby, I would have to like stack pillows up under my arm just for that extra support. So the next thing I wanted but I forgot to put in our bag was a changing pad. So this changing pad I got from Amazon, just a simple gray changing pad, and I regretted not having a changing pad in a hospital because like I was just changing her like on my bed, and like I was just nervous about, you know, it just would have been easier to have a changing pad. And then the next thing that I didn't have is some nipple cream. Now this is a nipple cream that was given to me at the hospital. It is the Medela nipple cream, so it helps soothe and relieve sore nipples. So y'all, when the first few weeks of breastfeeding, I did use this. It did help, but I also started to use my own breast milk as relief on my nipples, which I think actually really helped also. I was planning on buying some of this to include in my hospital bag, but I just never got around to it. So I was really happy that they gave it to me at the hospital. One thing that I think is important to have is a car seat cover. I did not have my car seat cover at the time. I ended up using this swaddle blanket as a car seat cover. I just kind of like threw it over the top of the car seat. Now, this last item is very important, you guys. You need to have, I think this is like maybe a 6-foot charger. You need to have a long charger. Like I didn't have this one while I was in the hospital. I literally got this the week after I left the hospital. Especially right now, since you're not really allowed to have many visitors, you're gonna be like FaceTiming, calling people 24/7, so you're gonna need your phone to be charged, so you're gonna need a long charger. I didn't pack any makeup because for one, I assumed that I wasn't gonna have any visitors due to the whole pandemic, and I knew that I wasn't gonna be in the spirit to do my makeup, so I didn't even bother packing any makeup. Now, I do want to admit that I did not pack the best bag just because, you know, procrastination, and I wasn't finished packing it. But what I can say from my experience is that the hospital literally provides everything you need. Now, everything that I did pack wasn't even necessary. Like, the most important things to bring would be your personal toiletries. You really just need some clothes for your baby to wear home. Not really too much clothes because most of the time your baby is going to be naked, honestly. Maybe 1 or 2 onesies to wear while in the hospital. And if you want to take pictures, maybe, you know, another outfit for picture purposes. But just keep in mind that you're not going to be in the hospital that long, especially during this pandemic. I know they're trying to get people out of the hospital as quick as possible. Literally, I feel like I was in and out. I went in on a Saturday and I left on that Monday. Some people are only staying for 24 hours, so you're not going to be there that long. The hospital literally provides every single thing you need for the baby. Like, literally, like, they provide diapers, they provide wipes, so make sure you use it because you do pay for it. I definitely used everything that the hospital provided me with. They gave me diapers for the baby, Huggies diapers, wipes for myself. They gave me, you know, pads and Depends. I used those. I didn't bring my own. Most of the things that I did bring were just basically optional things that you don't really need. Like, I feel like as long as you have your mask, your ID, your insurance cards, a phone charger, your car seat, like, as long as you have those basic things, then you're honestly good to go. If I forgot anything or if I didn't mention something that's important, please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.